記述式召喚魔法ガイン
We all know there have been a lot of anime that made an impact at the end of 2023, such as Suso no Frieren, Jujutsu Kaisen second season, Bleach, and many others. But there have been a few that were really below these so-called giants, so today we'll focus on a few that weren't so good nor so bad in the second part of 2023. Let us look at the anime that you probably overlooked, and that needs to be given a chance. This is how you do a low-budget adaptation. While the plotline can be a little misleading in how it sounds, Bukansha is a fine anime that really showcases that these kinds of shows don't need high-intensity drama to be good or to stand on their own. Despite obviously having very little to work with, all the characters look amazing design-wise, the backgrounds are incredibly beautiful, and the action scenes, while not amazing, are at least passable and get the point across. You have Bell, a forced retired adventurer trying to live his life in a village only to come across an abandoned baby to then raise as his own. She later follows in his footsteps and becomes a S-rank adventurer. We don't often have wholesome slice-of-life fantasy anime, so let's appreciate this one. A suspense anime where strategy and psychological trickery carry the main characters through their challenges, with a lot of cute girls though. If you like the idea of a kakagurui concept without all the weird moaning and oddball characters, then this might just be the show for you. Hiroto Shinohara is a new transfer student to Academy Island, where games determine student rankings. The more games won, the more stars a student has, with the highest ranking being that of a 7-star. Yet another strategic ploy often employed in the realm of anime, where the protagonist dances through battles with the grace of a master tactician, seemingly possessing an unerring knack for victory. Even in their apparent defeats, these setbacks merely serve as threads in a meticulously woven tapestry, leading to the ultimate triumph. It even gets you thinking, in the grand scheme of things, of how and who is actually lying here. Give it a try. Just make it through the first few episodes and you will be hooked, unless you are not into game anime. Harry Potter and the Magical School That Might Kill You. As an adaptation with a runtime of 15 episodes, it did a pretty nice job at what it was trying to do. That being said, the 3-episode rule many people follow does this show a disservice. The suggested minimum episode count for this show is 6. The scenery and world leave a lot to be discovered. First things first, the art and background in this anime are top-notch, boasting a crisp and visually stunning animation style. What's even more impressive is the absence of CGI, which makes it all the more enjoyable. The character designs are on point, and I have to admit, I'm particularly drawn to Nanao Hibiya. Her backstory is intriguing, and she has all the qualities of waifu material, Oliver's secret mission of revenge. This hidden agenda adds an extra layer of complexity to his character, and keeps viewers guessing about the true motivations behind his actions. So grab some popcorn, sit back, and immerse yourself in this captivating world of spells and enchantments. You won't regret it. Berserk of Gluttony is not particularly revolutionary, but it is a very enjoyably dark fantasy watch that motivated me to go and reread Berserk all over again. No, for real, this was a good watch for the season. It is quite fast-paced, unlike its manga counterpart. The main character faces many obstacles in his daily life until he meets a magic sword that can talk. As time went by, he developed quite rapidly and tried not to show his strength by desperately trying to hold back the hunger he was experiencing. In all honesty, I can see people giving up on this after the first few episodes, as it doesn't do enough to set itself apart. It walks those same tropes far too closely at the beginning, and it's only when he leaves the capital and heads for Gallia that we actually get some development going on and the pieces start coming together.
なんだお前は。お前のようなケツの青いガキは家に帰ってママのおっぱい。
It's enjoyable, and sometimes that is enough. I'm a sucker for edgy, dark fantasy stories. It's a genuinely interesting world with some cool concepts and mechanics. You are very welcome to watch this one. While not without its flaws, Hametsu no Okoku was one of my favorite shows of the second part of 2023. In today's trend, which includes boring characters that are simply overpowered without suffering, this anime is an exception. The main character suffers a lot. His personality also changes over time. The villains are not completely demonized, and their perspectives also have a narrative in the show. There are just about no likable characters here, and that's the thing that makes it so good. Adonis being the disciple of a witch as a human makes for an interesting situation. While he has access to many spells that only witches normally would, he's got some very powerful magic, but he's limited in the extent to which he can use it. It is highly recommended if you are looking for an anime with a completely different feel from the majority. This one has a lot of mystery in it and lots of unexpected scenes that can surprise and amaze you. Tune in and see how Adonis gets his bloody revenge. And there you have it, 5 anime that I think were overlooked a lot in the second part of 2023. Remember, in a world full of mainstream mayhem, you chose the path less traveled. I hope you found something new to watch. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which underrated anime you love or missed and what you'd like to see next. If you have time, check out some of our other videos. And of course, thanks for watching. See you next time.